this shit, man. Oh man, I am live. I am live. I am live. I am live. Now, okay. Shout out to Cannabis, man.
What's up?
He coming back with an album, man. That's what I wanted. Some of my old school dudes to come back, like the AZs, love to do or die too, bro. And shout out to motherfucking Nas, man. Because you good shout out to my brother Full Smoke out like that. Without shout out to Nas, that's a favorite rapper right there, along with Jada Kiss and shit like that. You know. But let's get on to these motherfucking Lakers. Let's get to these motherfucking Lakers. Um, guess what, man? I bet everybody happy that they won last night. Nigga, did you know the Rockets gave them that game? Like, if motherfuckers was really watching that game, I'm like, oh, the Rockets just gave them this game because you had the reason why you had 4 players, 24 points, because Malik Monk and Carmelo saw these two niggas stat patting like a motherfucker, turnovers like a motherfucker. Talking about some this is nigga. The Rockets gave you that game, nigga. I ain't trying to hear it, nigga. The Rockets was leaving laughing at y'all last night, nigga. The Rockets was literally laughing at the Lakers last night, like, and feeling bad for the Lakers. So you look at the body language of the Rockets, you like, my young boys, man, they know how to play. That's why I said you ain't fucking with the young boys like that. You only got one game, like my Lakers. You only got one game. That's it. The universe said that was only it because they was tired of hearing people say they losing 5 games straight. Shit, they about to lose 20 straight, nigga. They about to lose 20 straight, nigga. And Melo better ask for a trade before it go down because the reason why the Lakers going down like this because Kobe told you don't get that boy, don't get LeBron, get Kawhi, Paul George, build around your team that you drafted, and watch you build a dynasty. You didn't listen to Kobe, so what you think is gonna happen to like a lose city, baby? Lose the basketball gods said, let the Lakers lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. Hey, I love my team, but right now, I had to hop off him for a 4 year stretch because that's your boy. That's your boy team now. I had to hop off my Lakers team because we ain't known for no shit like this, nigga. We bring championships. Not known for this shit, and that bubble championship don't count, nigga. We talking about real championship. The last real championship for the Lakers was Kobe Bryant. His fifth championship. What's this fifth championship? That bubble championship doesn't do me nada. That's not a real Laker championship. That's not a real Laker championship, baby. I can tell you that. That's not a real Laker championship. But I tell you this right now. I tell you this right now. If you believe that the Lakers gonna win the championship and they in ninth place, shit. They about to be in 15, nigga. They lose more games after that one game they won. Because I'm saying they gonna lose 20 games. That's what I'm saying right now. I know my team, baby. My team don't go on 20 game losing streaks, 5 game losing streaks. Because you got a non-clutch, like multiple clutch niggas. Only one clutch nigga on the team is fucking Melo. That's the only clutch nigga you got on your team is Melo. So you better be thanking Melo for saving y'all niggas this season, my nigga. Tell me, son, we need no. If you would have had AD, you would have still lost because AD looking at the Bulls like, yo, AD looking at the Bulls is like, why the fuck I'm over here with these bums? I could be over there with fucking the Bulls. It's like your man faked his injury, man. Your man faked his motherfucking injury, nigga. A nigga ain't gonna go. A real basketball player gonna do MRIs and he got a torn MCL. You got a torn leg. I mean, he got a matter of fact. In real world context, fuck a torn MCL. So you mean to tell me this nigga only got a mile sprain, right? And you faking it like he got a motherfucking MCL because he really want to get traded. I'm like, all right, trade him. Trade Russ, AD, and Bron, nigga. I'm telling you, if I was on that team, and if I was on the team with Kobe, and I saw Kobe go out as he should with 60 points, and I was still on the Lakers, and I see that we getting this bum, I'll be like this whole Jenny Bus. I love the Bus family. I love this organization. I would tell them like this: you bring LeBron over, we're gonna lose more championships than we gain. Kobe was trying to tell you that. Nobody want to listen. See, Kobe was the one was telling the Lakers do right by the Lakers. Don't sign this bum. Don't sign Aquaman. Do not sign Aquaman. Because when you sign Aquaman, you're not gonna get what you really asking for, and you're not gonna get 100% of your players. Why? Because even Kobe sensed it. This guy don't make nobody better. Kobe sensed it. So he asked the Lakers, why leave him out? Go get Kawhi, Paul George, and build around this team you drafted. Nope. You sacrificed a dynasty for one championship. You sacrificed a dynasty for one championship because a name a big star name. Kawhi is a name. Kawhi is like Kobe and Jordan. So why not let him on the Lakers? He was gonna do right by the Lakers. I bet you Kawhi would have got us 2 or 3 chips. And those chips would have counted too. It wouldn't have been no bubble chip. It wouldn't have been no motherfucking mediocre championship. It would have been a real championship. But why would you settle for a fraud? Claims to be 23. Shit, that nigga's 000. Because if you think I'm a motherfucker gloat over a fucking Rockets game, knowing my young boys gave them that game. My young boys gave them that game because they felt bad for these niggas, man. Young boys gave them that game because they feel bad for that. Like, come on, man. Like, you want the whole Rockets team huddled together, and even the coach is like, let them get this game. Right? They was like, yeah, let these punks get this motherfucking game. If you struggle with the Rockets and they don't even got like some of their players, what the fuck that is telling you about this guy? I bet you Carmelo 24 points was more impactful than Aquaman triple double. I bet you, because the Melo's gotta save the Lakers all the time. That's saying something And that's saying, oh, I need to bench Aquaman. I need to bench Aquaman, play Mellow, and let's win some fucking games. Literally. But, you know, in the NBA, you got that one guy who's the face of the league. That mediocre guy. He's gonna get you one game. Them 30, that triple double did impact nothing. I was watching that whole goddamn game. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Can y'all please stop the cap? Can y'all please stop the cap with the triple doubles? Them triple doubles don't mean shit if you struggling against a team without their players, my nigga. If you struggling with a team, you out with your players, they out with your players, but you still got your two main stars. Probably shit, you got a big five, nigga. Like nigga, you got DeAndre Jordan, Carmelo, motherfucking AD, you and Russ, nigga. That's a big motherfucking five, nigga. And you still losing, nigga. That's saying something. It seemed like Carmelo pulling his weight. You got Malik Monk pulling his weight. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. That team need an overall change. You need to add some veterans and some young players on that so you can get up and down the court. This is a sad situation for the Lakers right now. Because if everybody say, "Oh, we were glad they got that one game," no, the Rockets gave that one game because the Rockets feel sorry for you and bad for you. I'm looking at body language out there, baby. I'm looking at body language, baby. They feel bad for you. The coach feel bad for your coach because your other coach ain't, your head coach ain't there. The assistant coach is there. Even David Fizdale was like, I feel bad for these brothers right here. Come on, man. And then everybody said, "Oh, I wish LeBron would have teamed up with Kobe. Kobe would have punched LeBron in the motherfucking face. Like, nigga, you better stop this motherfucking Joe Schmo fake ass motherfucking. You not 23, nigga." Kobe would have told him like this: "Listen, I respect you." Then I don't, dude. You're not MJ. I need you to play your game. I don't need you to be Magic Johnson and boom, boom, boom. If you gonna pass the fucking ball. But if you got that shot, nigga, work on your fucking shot and take the shot. Kobe would have punched that motherfucker in the face and tell her, "You ain't motherfucking Michael Jordan, nigga." Shit. It was Mike, me, then after that, it will be none, nigga. Shit, nigga, what the fuck, man? Get the fuck out of here, man. Like you got players now that could just bust this dude ass, and you talking about some he's the GOAT. Stephen Curry should tell shit. You should have changed your GOAT to Stephen Curry, motherfucker. Shit, that nigga shooting threes up for the motherfucking ringer, but how long them threes gonna last without no defense? Well, you can't really fuck with the threes like that. No D, fuck the three, okay? No defense, fuck that three. You ain't got. I play offense and defense at the same time as I'm playing offense, nigga. If you ain't got no defense, fuck that three. Take another motherfucking position, nigga. Pass that shit. Y'all let these motherfuckers do wild and crazy shit on the court. That's why these boys really. You really think these dudes really know fucking real NBA basketball? Put these little motherfuckers in the 90s. See the young boys that's coming now. The young boys is playing real basketball because they know how it is. They was with us. These are the young boys that was with us in the playgrounds and shit like that, getting hacked, getting fouled. While these dudes was coddled in AAU. Like, don't get mad. I was in AAU too. Like, I know they coddle niggas. Like, come on, man. Fuck. But you got your Stephen Curry's out here. They was coddled. They was in coddled. Like, they ain't do the little hand check and shit like that. These dudes. In the league, right? They see the young boys coming now. They would have handled the 90s good, but your Ben Simmons, your All them niggas with it. Your goat, your fake goat, the Billy goat. He would have had to match up with the real goat in the '90s, and then still got his ass bust in the '90s. Cause you know why? Jordan was just that motherfucking dude. Didn't give a fuck if he was a sinner, whatever. What Mutombo told Jordan, oh, you can't dunk on me? You can't dunk on me? No, 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 no. You can't. What Jordan did? Ma! No, 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 no. You see what the fuck I'm saying, man? That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. Watch these games thoroughly, man. Watch these fucking games thoroughly and look at body language on the fucking court. Them niggas last night didn't even want to play that game last night. That's why these like think about it. Every time it's like a new look how Aquaman face was. He was mad that he gotta run up and down the court, play D. He was mad because he gotta play defense. How the fuck are you mad you gotta play defense? How the fuck is you mad you gotta play defense? Look, I look at body language, B. A lot of people don't look at body language on the court. I look at body language, and the Rockets is like, man, get these niggas together. The young boy, because that tall white boy was giving the Lakers the business last night, and they would have bust their ass last night. But the coach and the rest of the team huddled up. It was like, you know what? Let's get these guys. We feel bad for these guys. So give them the game. So they gave them the game. How long that's gonna fucking last? Because with Giannis, he's not gonna give you the game. With all these with Kawhi, he's not gonna give you the fucking game. With Jokic, he's not gonna give you the fucking game. They're gonna laugh at these niggas, man. That's why I said every team should have put the Lakers on the fucking calendar and just laugh. And don't laugh at Melo. It's not Melo's fault. It's not Melo's fault. We just entered some shit that he's like, shit, man, this is some bullshit. Like you can see the realness in Melo's face, like, man, this is some bullshit, man. I should have stayed my ass in the fucking Blazers, nigga. This is some bullshit. Like you can see body language and face expressions, like you know what I'm saying? People like, damn, how the fuck he know that? Like it's just the simple fact, like I would be the same way too because I hate playing with dudes that yeah, like this. Okay, dude, your 20 points did not impact the game. My 5 points impacted the game more than your 20 points. That is saying some shit, my nigga. If another player's low points is more impactful than your motherfucking high scoring ass, what the fuck is that telling your game? Slow down, son. Take a rain check. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, whew,
I'm surprised because he just seems like so quiet. I just never pictured Kevin Durant as a track.
what? Direction is a trash talking dude, man. What? Man, y'all niggas. That's why I said y'all don't read. Y'all just play. Y'all just watch the game. Me, I'm watching the game. I'm reading body language. I'm looking what they say. I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at all that shit. KD, just a motherfucker trash talking of the fucking. He's like Jordan. Jordan was like that. Jordan was quiet, you know what I'm saying? But on the court, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Kobe was like that. Just because a motherfucker could be quiet doesn't mean you can't trash talk on the court. Like, motherfucker, I could bust your ass, nigga. I could bust your ass, nigga. Fuck out of here.
That Kobe would talk trash. But I just never had Kevin Durant pegged as a trash talker. No problem he would. I think that same
He trash talk against Aquaman in the fucking finals and made that nigga fall. Like, get up. I seen that. I seen that in the finals. I mean, slip. Get up. Come on, man. You trash talking, dog. That's what I'm like, dude. I'm reading body language with these. I'm like if I was, it'd be the same way. Like, if you know how to play ball and you used to play ball, you understand. Like, you understand. And then you play ball like at the highest level in the purest form. Yes, you can understand because the fuck, man. Rappers trash talk each other every day. You ain't better than me. I spit better than you. I got bars. I got bars. And come to find out, the nigga got Sandro bars. Damn right, nigga. Mr. Buckets himself, nigga. That's why I'm loving this season with KD right now. I'm loving this season right now. He's like, fuck, I ain't got no me. I ain't got my dude. I ain't got nobody. James Harden the same way. See, motherfuckers. Now you seeing the real skills coming out of motherfuckers. Like, oh, they had this shit. Duh. Is it the simple fact you motherfuckers been memorized by Aquaman? You couldn't even see the rest of the real players in the league, or even know they real selves. Yeah, that was one thing when Draymond said that to my boy Paul Pierce, man. That was fucked up. It's funny shit, but that was fucked up. That's that Jordan ass shit, nigga. Jordan always said I could bust your ass, man. Remember he fucking told us, well, you can't shoot the free throw with your eyes closed. Man, I watch all those games, man. I don't need to watch fucking YouTube videos of the old school games because I already watched them live. And I've been at some games live. Like, what the fuck, man? And I could tell you about players, nigga, and I could see body language on that court last night. The body language of the Rockets is like, we're gonna give these niggas one game. Think about it. Think about it. If the Lakers are struggling, see the Rockets is like, y'all struggling to beat us, my nigga. The Rockets is like, yo, you struggling to beat us, my nigga? Wait a minute. We ain't even got our best player. We ain't got like one of our best players. We ain't even got our full team because they either protocol or whatever, or they injured. But we ain't even got our full team. You gonna let us win like this? We ain't even trying to win. We trying to let y'all win so y'all can get out of the fucking dog show, out of the dog fighting and dog fighting and shit, out of dog and shit. That's what the young boys was laughing at them niggas. Like, last night them young boys was laughing at them niggas. Like, y'all niggas still younger than my nigga. We trying to give y'all the game. That's why I said they don't get no props for last night game because I can read body language. Dude, the Rockets is like, yo. I was laughing. I was like, yo, y'all still gonna struggle? These dudes is letting you let you get this game. They playing hard, but they gotta act like they playing hard because they really letting you get in this game and they really laughing like you really struggling against us. Wow. And then everybody like, oh my god, no. They know they won that game, Phil. No. The Rockets left them. They struggling like that. The Rockets let them win that game. Because you know the Rockets would have blew them motherfuckers out the water. They got all young players, my nigga. They would have blew them out the water, but some of their players was gone, man. Like I'm not buying that. Oh, they want fair and scared, nigga. I can read body language. Nigga. They let that nigga get that win. Cause they tired of hearing people dissing the Lakers, and I respect that. Because if I kept on losing too, my team keep on losing too, man. Shit, at least let me get one game. And I respect that what the Rockets did. Okay? Oh shit! No, that means you niggas only watch highlights. That means you niggas only watch highlights. If you never saw Kevin Durant just do celebrate on a fucking court, then that means you only watching the fucking highlights, B. My dude do celebrate. Why she hit them threes? You gonna be like, just like Mello. Come on, man, nigga. Come on, man. Like, you always trash talk. Durant's one, nigga. He gonna be subtle about it too. He gonna be quiet about it. He gonna like, get up, pick up, pick up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, ballers know ballers, B. Like, come on, what the fuck, man? I'm sick and tired of these fucking analysts always, you know what I'm saying some bullshit like this. Do you really know the game of basketball? You just saying some shit. I'm destroying everybody. Kyrie Irving, if you destroy everybody and you get to a chip, I'll be proud of you, dog. Cause the shit you gotta deal with these motherfuckers, and you gotta be like, wait a minute, hold up, these motherfuckers. What? Oh, alright. I'll bust all these niggas. Oh man, here we go. Oh, Shawn Michaels versus Curry. That was a good match. Can we just be honest here, man? Can we just be honest here that the Lakers, no matter what you say about the Lakers, they're not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like Kobe Lakers. Oh, they got a motherfucking black mama, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. I remember that. We remember those days. That's why Kobe respect Kyrie more, man. If Kyrie would have came to the goddamn Lakers, I would be like, okay, yeah, we need that.
Shall be justified. What's the gentleman name that played as the Black Panther? Mr. Bozeman that passed away. Yes. One of his last movies, based upon a true story of an old blues singer. Yeah. On a certain excerpt, they gave him about 5 minutes of relentless blasphemy. He called
whoever that guy is, you ain't gotta do all that, man.
We begin.
Like, okay. He ain't even say nothing about the little Redfield guys. Those guys are just too small. They ain't got nothing for nobody. Fuck that.
Into your offense much sooner. All possession there for the Rockets. Into your offense much sooner. All possession there for the Rockets. Slugging it up.
Oh, this nigga try to copy Jordan. This nigga try to copy. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. See, man. That's like a new wrestler coming into the WWE and just strictly take all the Rock monologue, sayings, catchphrases. You be like, yo, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? Like, come on, man. You can't do that, man. You just can't do that, man. You can't just be coming out here and just steal the shit. That's some garbage shit. Like, can't be doing that. No. Why do y'all still go on the fucking flag? Why do y'all black folks go on that now? He showed you he was a white supremacist before, he's a white supremacist now. Nothing changed. You still going up there, try to be.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Merry Christmas. To you guys, if I don't talk to anybody tomorrow, I don't see anybody tomorrow. Merry Christmas to you. Hold on one second.
And I don't give people a pass just because they date black people.
You gotta focus with this phone. You can't just.
See, one thing about me, I'm not a fake it till you make it type nigga, my nigga. We're gonna stop this bullshit right now.
And y'all, real niggas, don't start that talking about, oh, he got a flip phone now. Don't start that. Just learn, hey, I got this phone because, but maybe I shouldn't say it. But like I said, I like this phone. This phone can stay charged for 3 days on one charge. 3, 4, 5 days. I had charged this phone in like 5 days. Look at the battery to it. Yeah. This phone always works. I can get a mouse. This phone works. So
that's that boost, nigga. That's that boost, nigga.
I'm trying to associate me with that bullshit. Kwame used to trap. Boy, y'all need to cut that shit out. Ew. Oh, Lord. It's the first 2 minutes. Excuse me, you two. Y'all don't.
Why y'all still go out DJ? I would never go out to something that incriminates black folks.
Now I got to calm them all the way down.
You be like, what? No. Talk about what? What we need to talk about? If it's about some goddamn money, okay. It ain't about business.
I'm loving my crossbow.
Hell out of here.
I'm loving my crossbow.
Just talking shit, just to be talking shit. The fuck? You can get your own motherfucking platform for that. I got it.
Someone,
fuck that. I wasn't there to go fuck it. Interview for what? What's the interview? Some money about to on that motherfucker?
Go to Bass Pro Shop. Go to Cabela's. I just learned about that place. I love that place. Go to Dick's Sporting Goods. Go to Subway where they got country shit. And if you bring that man home one of these, that go along with a crossbow, or any type of firearm that you look up, any type of book knife, any type of phone case, camouflage.
Shit, I like bone mirrors. I like doing archery. I'm fucking ill at that shit. You call me the fucking Hawk, the Black Hawk guy. Shit, fuck that. No, I want to play the Black Panther. I'll play the Black Panther. Shit, like, but this Black Panther smoke blunts. You damn right. Shit, fuck. Shit. Marvel, you need to come get your boy. Shit, this black nigga smoke blunts. Shit, I say the word about smoking the blunt today, man.
We just sit there looking like rubbish. The last thing you're gonna see is
people like, Charlie, what are you smoking on? I'm smoking on that loud bad bitch. Give all black people money, nigga.
What y'all say? You know what? I used to think like
we ain't gonna call this shit Wakanda. No. We ain't gonna call this shit Wakanda. You know we're gonna call it Black Empowerment. Get money there. Make sure they business. Shit, that's what I would have done. Fuck yeah. We ain't gonna call it Wakanda. We call it Black Empowerment, baby.
He give a 15-minute runoff, sometimes 25-minute runoff. We all be right there waiting.
You keep that Wakanda shit for the comics.
Shit, the nigga already named it. I'm still saying that.
I like Black Empowerment better. Sound better. Sound better. Uncompromised.
So I say, shit, I need to do that.
Love
I get people to sit there and tell me
it. Love it. But why the fuck y'all be? Why the fuck my people go on these motherfucking white motherfucking platforms? But you got black platforms that can interview. Oh, I know. Man, because the black platform, man, they don't pay us. Yeah, people gotta pay you. The white folks don't even pay you for fucking interviews, but you go on those motherfucking shows, those fucking platforms, all fucking day. They don't even pay. They pay you no motherfucking mind. That's what they do, motherfucker. But they don't even motherfucking pay. But what is the difference? You can't cool the fuck out with your little white buddy.
I understand. Go over there and check out my boy Carcino for life. Go subscribe.
I understand. Totally.
Why you guys are losing?
Totally, dude.
There's no hate in that. He has a right to say what he say. It's not hate. But anyway, and pro basketball updates, and Ticket TV, they're the same people, but it's two different channels. Go check them out. Also, Carcino got one crack news. And definitely go check out my boy Self-Talk clips. Goddamn on bus fight clips. Self-Talk clip. Hey, Self-Talk and go, boy. Clip. I appreciate that. Well, shit, okay, look, just Google Self-Talk. I don't think nobody knows who Self-Talk is, but Google Self-Talk and find anything that says
Self-Talk. Cool,
we're still.
A lot of black folks don't understand this shit. Even though I work today. Oh, the diamond thing, black women came by white men.
That's what I'm talking about.
Enslaved you for 500 years. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen? Okay. You don't think yesterday equals plus the present equals times today? You don't think they the same motherfuckers from yesterday? Oh, they are. They just in suits. They ain't in the wild weather, but they have bigger fucking slave plantation up here in Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. See, people hide the fact. See, even Central Park, see that park is hiding that whole bunch of graves right there. Graves of black folks. Because that used to be a black town. That's Central Park. You see when the white New York always going through, they wondering, hey, you do wrong to the people that you don't like because the color of their skin. The universe got something for that ass.
Other than, no, I take that back. He interviewed a couple other people that wasn't necessarily entertaining.
Oh, the ice capsules are built.
The first time a person that was an entertainer, a celebrity, that's saying, I'm not that.
These lines look, is y'all motherfuckers over there, the motherfuckers fucking with shit. Fuck your climate change. They can let Mother Nature take course itself.
It's the imagery that they're putting out about black young males that do great things. The Breakfast Club never spoke my name until they were talking about my murderous daddy. Vlad TV never spoke my name until I go viral on the internet for Mom's Cookie. Dr. Boyce Watkins never spoke my name until I entered into a space where it took some money out of his pocket. Hassan Campbell has never mentioned my name, never said disparaging words like, don't compare me to a basketball player.
Hi, I'm Desiree, program specialist. Sorry, Desiree.
Until I entered in a space that affected their pockets. So when I came to YouTube, I said this shit was about money. I said it's not more about racism, it's about money.
What's about racism?
And I can detail out that Vlad TV is the first white boy that has talked about the Musty Bus. Every other person has been black. And they did it for money. And so I said, there's something about me. I always get in trouble for telling the truth. This world ain't built on people that tell the truth. This world is built on crooks, criminals, and lies.
Well, pro-black,
so that's why
pro-black built on truth. So when you go at B1,
because what I have to say is going to contradict and make it look like everything you're doing is fucked up and you shouldn't be doing it. And it's going to detail why. Because I was connected to old people that said you don't bend, you don't fold, and you don't lay on no motherfucking white man lap, Kevin Hart, and then brag about making a fucking $1 million. It's just certain shit you don't do. I was raised by niggas that raised me in a way that you don't do certain things. And in this world now, it's so accepted to do everything. As long as it's a bag that comes behind it. You justify any behavior with money. You justify any man you with for money. You justify any girl you got for money.
No.
So this shit ain't about race.
It is about race,
dog. It's about classism, and this shit about money. And let me tell you why it's about classism.
If it ain't about race, then what the fuck it is about then? It's about money and racism, dog.
Imagine if I was white. Imagine if I was Asian. DJ Vlad sat up there and said to Gilbert Arenas, and Gilbert Arenas is from the West Coast. It is no offense to the West Coast, but us niggas raised different in the South. Families migrated from this racist shit from the South to go out West to get a little bit different treatment. In the South,
it's all the same treatment because it's the motherfucking
America. Where the best quarterbacks were black, and they turn them into wide receivers because the coach son got to play that. The coach son got to be Tom Brady. So you never got to see Russell Wilsons and Cam Newtons and people like that. Because where I'm from, that is a job designed for white boys. So I talk and walk the way I talk because I know a real life nigga. And it might be a different perspective than yours. But nigga, when I say I bought my mama a house and I'm proud of that, I don't give a fuck about no title. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I was raised by old niggas that told me a man provided everything. And ain't there a woman, ain't there a child, ain't there nobody. Nobody did this around me. They said I'm supposed to provide and protect. And since 14, I've been going to motherfucking get it. Glad. Since 14, I can't see a white boy that can measure up my life. You heard that song? My life. Since 14, when it got real, I didn't go to jail. I didn't take the easy way out. I went to work, nigga. I was there to see my mama cry. I was there to see her smile. I was there to see the birthdays. I was there to see everything, nigga. So yeah, nigga, when you talk about me, you gonna talk about me in a way that you gonna respect me like them white boys, nigga. Cause you know why? I can't see a white boy that you can put in my position and they can do what the fuck I did. And that's why I know I'm a hell of a nigga. It just ain't no black boy magic. But you in the presence of magic. Imagine going from a homeless shelter. Imagine having a murderous daddy. Imagine having no shoes on your feet. Imagine sitting in a cheese line with white people, black people, Mexican people. Imagine still having a motherfucking dream, nigga. Imagine. And you want me to think somebody above me. Imagine that. A nigga since 14 been going to get it. Imagine that. A nigga since 19 been a millionaire. Imagine that. And I've been black the whole time doing it.
Shit. Okay,
In a system where a white
I
boy
respect
talk
you
about
being on
and
DJ
only
Vlad
think
because
specific to a
a lot
game.
of black folks are scared of Vlad. I'm like,
But see, I know
I
a
don't
real
know
game.
why.
And I know a real game. Imagine
I'm
if I was
like,
a white boy.
well, y'all just go on this show and just talk some
They came
bullshit.
to a homeless
That's it.
shelter.
Y'all don't come on black motherfucking platforms and talk about some real shit, like what we need to do to get in order, how we gonna spend this type of money over here to get jobs for black folks over here, get jobs for black folks over here. Motherfuckers don't come to our motherfucking platforms and say anything. They go on DJ Vlad. Yeah, man, I got paid $5, nigga. And I'm like, nah, you mad because you got paid for $5, nigga? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You like, get the fuck out of here. You like, nigga, I'm not going to the white motherfucker platform and talk about no bullshit, nigga. Like, they don't even give my motherfucking time. Y'all niggas go on these crazy awards, so nigga, I ain't for none of that, nigga. My people been in slavery for 500 years and we still going through it, nigga. I don't got no goddamn time to go to no goddamn war show or do any interview and sit there and talk about some can we have some tea with rifle. Get the hell out of here, nigga. The fuck out of here. You want to interview me? Yeah, you gotta watch some Scooby Doo, nigga. Shit. Fuck.
This year has been extremely challenging for me.
What if you got a book to promote? Listen, the best way to promote some shit is not to promote some shit, okay?
Expectations from a number one draft pick that never got the fucking ball. Would they actually tell the truth?
Thank you.
Because there are also some other expectations for a number one draft pick. Guess what happens to most number one draft picks? They give them the keys to the arena. They give them the goddamn ball. And they say it's your show to sink or swim. Now you tell me how the fuck I do that in 14 fucking minutes. Since you want to keep bringing this conversation about fucking basketball. But I was waiting on a white boy big enough to talk. Because this ain't about basketball I've been talking about ever. This is about the image of the black male. Where is the black boy magic? I am the number one motherfucking draft pick out of high school, made history in the Guinness Book of World Records, and you know I'm as a bust. Why? Imagine if I was a black girl.
They don't look at LeBron as the bust, though. He's a number one draft pick out of high school.
When they could not write a negative article.
That's saying something, yo. That is saying something, though. Because I always wonder why they always like do Kwame like that in the NBA. Like, call him a bust. He's a first round draft pick in high school, right? But LeBron was a first round draft pick. But LeBron did to be the chosen one. Think of that for a second. I always wonder that. Was Kwame supposed to be LeBron James before LeBron James got like this that always been my situation right there with that, because it was think about 01, 03. It wasn't that far along. Those two you got drafted in between years. It wasn't that long. It wasn't like dude. It wasn't that long of like. So you saying Mr. EJ sabotaged this man to be the first round draft pick so they can give the keys to the fake chosen one, 23. Like some shit. It doesn't. It just it seemed. It always seemed. That's why I never really was like. I love basketball. I could have went to the NBA, but I really wasn't really because. See how it was like how like Billy Black man was doing dirty in the NBA. I always ask myself why would I want to do that? Even in the NFL, like I was good at football. Too. I could have played it like R2 football. I was good at football too, but I don't know. I'd rather choose basketball. Breaking these, doing this, MCS, na. Plus, they don't respect black quarterbacks, and plus, they don't respect black wide receivers that play quarterback. So I definitely was fucking with that. So,
every college player and trick them into thinking they need 6 months on a college campus. Because the one and done rule, they can be done playing in 3-4 fucking months. That's teaching them the game. No, it's putting your hands in their motherfucking pocket. It's forever putting your hands in their pocket. See, as a black man, from the day you born, they supposed to make money off of you.
Oh yeah.
That's how it's designed in America. As a black man,
Yeah, the Americans,
yeah, we don't give you money for rapping, but you better be talking about killing niggas, fucking hoes, and getting them pregnant, and getting them drunk.
Guess what?
Let me call this girl.
Some of this shit we could stop too. Rappers could stop motherfucking talking about killing each other in raps. You know some rappers gonna say, "Oh, that makes people most of my brain, yeah." If I go Nickelodeon on niggas, man, you know, man, I can't go Disney, man. I can't go Disney. Alright then, Disney nigga. Alright, motherfucker. Shit. Like, alright, motherfucker. Alright, Disney nigga.
But but like I was saying, imagine if I was a black woman with all the accolades. Not only am I Mr. Georgia,
Nigga, they're gonna push shoes faster than motherfucking bacon bits because the feminist movement was about the option to defuse the black family. And yet we still got women say, "Oh, feminist, okay." I'm not saying I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay. Oh, new one. I'm not black, I'm Jay-Z. Okay. Shit. Man. You be like, damn, why do you say that for? Man, when motherfuckers throw us under the bus and we from the grassroots, nigga, I don't fuck with niggas like that, my nigga. You gonna throw us under the bus for a halftime show, my nigga.
A year or 6 months. Imagine the country I have behind me. The first black high school player to be taken overall number 1 was a black man. That is history in the fucking making. You're supposed to goddamn never let nobody say shit, especially when you only play this motherfucker 4-5 minutes of goddamn game in garbage. You don't know what this son bitch gonna do. Especially when you have Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, that is one of the greatest players that ever played the game that came right out of high school. So it's no smear campaign have LeBron James, who is arguably the 1-2 greatest player to have played the game. When you have Kevin Garnett, when you have Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah, they went number one. They all went number one. They have great careers. But I always wonder why they played the shit out of his career because
LeBron is in year 9 fucking team. Now, through Spirit and Kwame Brown, I believe Stephen A. helped out a few things. He helped out the one and done rule. He helped out this G League that it also keeps brothers from making the type of money that these young brothers was making. This is shit is about money.
Mm-hmm. You don't want the black man to get farther than he is. Because the black man will be cut off. Oh, the Messiah.
This is about money.
Yeah.
And keeping niggas in line like robots.
You know, like, it's just a simple fact. Black men are sick and tired of being in the dumps. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being a fucking Messiah. White folks, oh, they come. The universe, I know the universe right now got something to hook it up for them motherfuckers. Because them motherfuckers been touching, destroying the world for thousands and thousands of years, centuries, nigga. And what's getting ready to happen in the world in 2022, I hope motherfuckers be prepared for it. It's going to be a civil war. Because there's already a civil war overseas. And they ain't showing you that in the mainstream media. They ain't showing you that shit. Man. I'm glad I got like little, you know what I'm saying, friends that travel, that live in parts of the side of the world. Like, yo, civil war coming, man, nigga. 2022. Them motherfuckers better listen up and listen down, nigga. Because everybody want to hate on people because the color of our skin.
Because we the laugh, joke, violent culture that claim Wakanda and Black Lives Matter, but when it's time to see what it looks like to support Black life, you motherfuckers joke and play and talk all the fucking time. We got Black Girl Magic. There's plenty Kwame Browns. Where is the Black Boy Magic? Why do we allow white folks to keep pointing at woman, and telling us it's disrespectful to show what black boys are doing?
Because the white man is scared of the black man. The fuck, man? You do this shit when you learn black history, you learn world history, you learn all this shit that these motherfuckers been doing over here, what they did 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 over there.
You don't hate black people, but if they get it violence, you come fucking. But if you don't, this nigga cool as a fade. But every show, this black man that you ever heard anything about me, guess what they were doing? They were telling you about my murderous daddy. Now you telling me in America, they can't tell you about a black male accomplishments before they tell you about what his daddy did? In America,
I made my own way. That's why I stay away from
the world about what my daddy did.
Because if you ain't trying to see what a black man do positive, then you really don't give a fuck about the black community. You got to think about that shit too, man. If it's always the women, if it's always they give a praise to black women, that means, and not to black men, that means they never gave a fuck about the black community. 1 plus 1 equals 2, okay?
What a man gotta see. You don't see men on TV. You see motherfuckers that gotta read a script. You don't see men that'll get pushed back and say, fuck that. Men like this, men don't wear dresses. I don't give a fuck what society said. We don't do that.
It's society, right society, man. That's some fake shit. It's gonna be a civil war, watch. Ooh, 2022.
Shit
Yeah.
insane. Get all these United
It's the
States
break of
bitch
dawn.
niggas that read
Yeah,
books
that's
and
what I
talk
call
all
it.
this
We're gonna
bullshit.
give it a Gears of
But
War,
nigga, you
man.
don't know the
Break of
struggle I
dawn.
know.
We're gonna
You
give
don't
it a
know what
Gears
it's
of
like to
War,
go
man.
back to your park and you try to spend $1 million in the
Where's
hood.
with
Then
it?
white folks say,
Break of dawn, man.
come here, come here. You gotta go spend $1 million over here in this district first.
People say
You gotta go
purge.
make
I'm
us
like,
look good
nah, they ain't
first.
gonna be no
And if you
purge. It's
don't
gonna
do
be a
that,
civil
you
war
gonna
though.
go to jail a lot. If you don't do that, every article gonna be bad about you. If
You
you
know what I'm
don't go on
saying?
this black person show and talk about your murderous daddy, because my mama didn't tell me to do that. If you don't go on this black woman show and you don't tell this woman no. If you don't go on her show and push this narrative that black males are the most violent, aggressive, angry thing, and your mama was the greatest thing since sliced bread because she's a single mama, and I'm like, whoa. And my mama said, no, don't do that, son. You was the one handing me $200 a week. Don't do that, son. Don't you trick these women like that. This is hard. See, we've been brainwashed for a long time. We used to tell the truth.
We still got.
My mama said, no,
Three black
you
men that
got to.
still tell the
I said,
truth. Maybe
mama,
I said
but they
three
told me,
in
this
front.
ain't the type of woman you say no to.
No,
She said, well, I'm telling you, don't do it.
four. Good
Your
select
daddy
four.
made a
I
mistake.
just these dudes keep on
And she
passing
never
my
even told
aggravating.
me, well, your father made a mistake, but he was a good man at one time. He just lost his way. He took care of me. He took care of you. I never worked for anything. We had land. He had trucks. He had a business. He lost his way.
Mm-hmm.
She never made me think that this man that birthed me or helped birth me was the worst thing in the world, this monster that the media tried to make him out to be. Because it's a Christian nation, right? We're supposed to be forgiven. Everybody makes mistakes, right? No. When it's certain people that say something, you highlight those mistakes, right? When everybody else, they just get them counsel.
Christians be the fakest people on the motherfucking planet.
Like senators
It's blood.
that talk shit about Trump and to kill him, and then end up butt naked, allegedly on the floor with drugs around him, with a wife, and with white boys allegedly donkey fucking. Won't even get donkey fucked allegedly by a black man, but he love our people so much. These are the motherfuckers they put in front of us. A bunch of lying, backstabbing, weak men.
Could have been through that, nigga. Shit, nigga, they've been doing that since Malcolm was living. You still got senators, the governors, that's still alive from the Malcolm era, nigga. Come on, man.
This is a game. You in assimilation. And here come metaverse.
Yeah.
This is a game. You keep making our black males look weak. How many motherfucking football players there is that's millionaires before 24? But we can't get no black boy magic. How many goddamn basketball players it is in the league that's black and changing the lives of their family? But we can't get no black boy magic. Because we don't want black people to think we ain't shit. And you niggas better stop taking your money to these white people. And that's all I have to say about that.
Oh, now he's getting out cold. Now he's getting out cold. Okay. Now he's getting out cold. Okay. I see everybody trying to get out cold.
What's up?
It took so long, but shit, as long as everybody out cold, Uncle Fox, you ain't out cold. I can't be out cold.
Spider-Man made reference to the three most prominent communicable diseases, or viruses, I guess you should say, that afflict people in this country. And that is, right now, the common cold, the flu, and the Shaolin curse. So there was a caption in that meme that says something to the effect of help me figure this out.
Damn, man, you gotta stop. I gotta stop fucking. Dude, y'all gotta stop fucking with these chicks who like to murder kids because they hate you because you don't want to be in a relationship with them. Gotta stop sleeping with women like that, brothers. You ain't gonna get nowhere. I was just get you a fucking headache and just. Uh oh shit! I see the switch, Kareem. I see the switch, Kareem. He said, "Fuck that! That bum was on my Lakers, nigga. I ain't rocking that shit. I'm rocking my motherfucking 33 Milwaukee Bucks, nigga. Damn, damn. When you got a legend that say I'm not rocking the Lakers, paraphernalia no more because of that bum. And what are we talking about, dog? And what are we talking about?
So, the Lakers are back.
Shout out to the legend of women, man. We be putting into his basketball videos. I like how young the youthful, the young look at the game of basketball and see what us older people see. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see the same thing that the older people see about the game of basketball, who actually play the game of basketball and actually see.
But Anthony Davis, two players who, before the season began, were framed as top 10 players in the league. Not only that, in the middle of the offseason, they added Russell Westbrook to this roster.
I want all every team to just dot the Lakers on your fucking calendar.
And even when you go on the internet and look at who had some of the highest championship odds before the season began, the Lakers found themselves second, even ahead of the defending champions for the Milwaukee Bucks. However, fast forward to where we are today, and the Lakers are far removed from being a championship contending team.
Shit, that's not a championship contender team, nigga. That's not even a play-in contender. That's a draft lottery pick. Cause you know why? Cause your boy the Island Boy. Ah, the Island Boy.
So in today's video,
Cause that island boy.
is fixable for his team, and that is
Dog, that team is done.
makes no sense at all.
I love my Lakers.
Are literally
I told my other Lakers
yeah. As a
fans, you gotta hold this L because you want to buy for one championship instead of a dynasty. Hey, the universe said we tax the basketball gods. We'll be down with the basketball gods. They say, hey, you know you love this team, but hey, guess what? It's not going to be the day. It's not going to be the day, baby. It's not going to be the day. Not the day, not ever.
However, everywhere else in the court that is within the 3-point line and outside of the restricted area, the Lakers just do not make these shots at a respectable rate at all. To be specific, the Lakers only make 35% of the shots in the paint that are not within the restricted area. And when it comes to mid-range jumpers, the Lakers are only converting those at a 40% clip, which is a shame because in terms of volume, the Lakers attempt the sixth most amount of mid-range shots in the NBA. However, converting them barely at a 40% rate puts them towards the
Plus, they ain't got nothing coming, baby.
So,
I love my Lakers. I had to say it, but I had to be real with people, man. Come on, man. Lakers supposed to be for championships and clutch players. You got players that's not clutch, only Melo. Come on, man. I might as well just dump the whole team except for Melo, nigga. Between Austin Reeves, that little white boy Austin Reeves, and Carmelo, I keep those two and trade the rest. I might keep the white. I keep the white and I keep Rondo because they're gonna give me that veteran play. And I keep Melo and Austin Reeves. I keep the rookie Austin Reeves. And I keep fucking Melo. And I keep Rondo. And I keep motherfucking Dwight for that veteran play. But Russell, Malik Monk, AD, motherfucking whoever else is on that team got to go, baby. It's like, yeah, you would trade about. I would trade about too. Yeah, nigga, I'm trying to get something, nigga. I know 2 teams is off limits, 3 teams is off limits. Sixers, Milwaukee, and Nets is off limits. Boom. Up. Shit. Oh yeah, I thought some stars is off limits like Trae Young and Luka. But me, I would be like this. Kings, what you want for that Harrison Barnes and that Buddy Hield? Matter of fact, throwing that DM Fox too. Yeah. Ooh, I will switch that team. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. Only 4 dudes is really trying to get you the game. Melo, Austin Reeves, Rondo, and Dwight Howard. Because when I'm looking on that court, I'm looking at the body, man. I was like, yeah, that's the only 4 dudes that's trying to get you the game. Oh, yeah. I keep those 4, and everybody else got to go, baby. And your precious king got to go, baby. Got to go, baby. You want to be king? I'll let you be king. Somewhere else, man. You will not be doing it in the Laker uniform. I'll tell you that. Telling you, I wish Dr. Bus was still alive because he would have did that shit. He would have like, yo, no, you know what? And everybody know Dr. Bus would have did that shit. Like, yo, the brother would have did it too. Don't stunt. The brother would have did it too. I think Jimmy being lighthearted with his team, like I would have been like, nah, fuck the only 4 people trying to get the game. Nah, I'm trading all of you except for you 4. Melo, Austin Reeves, Rondo, and Dwight Howard. I'm not trading those 4, but the rest of you and the precious king, you got to go. You can be the king, but not in the Lakers jersey. You got to go. Got to go.
Now, on paper, I know some people might have been optimistic about Anthony Davis' role in this team because of his skill set. However, so far this season, that really hasn't panned out whatsoever.
I told him it wasn't going to pan out the first damn time. We get a problem. That shit doesn't mean shit. Anybody could play rec center, nigga. But when it's the bright lights and shit, nigga, yeah, you want that shit, nigga. When it's the bright lights, when it means something, nigga. That's when it means something.
Argument to be made that AD is regressing right before our eyes. AD so far this season is not performing anywhere near close.
He's regressing. All right, put him on another team, then, and watch him dominate. Because it always happens. It always happens. Anytime somebody leaves Aquaman, they be on the tear. You be like, what the fuck is that? Think about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving don't even got the bum no more. He been on the tear ever since, right? Kyrie Irving was trying to tell you niggas that niggas stop people gameplay, nigga. He stopped niggas from playing with themselves, playing themselves.
He's converting those shots at a league high rate of nearly 75%.
Okay.
And then we have LeBron. Honestly, it's hard to be critical of him because of how many games he missed earlier in the season. And even now, as he's playing exceptionally well, he's still not playing alongside Anthony Davis. So it is a bit tougher to articulate my concerns with LeBron and his play alongside some of his teammates. However, I will note this. So far this season, LeBron is a jump shot shooter. He's more efficient than both Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook. And also, I will give LeBron credit for trying to shift and morph his game to fit alongside both star players as well as the other role players who aren't great floor spacers. So far this season, LeBron is attempting the most three-point shots of his career, and he's converting them at a league average rate. Now, on the surface, that sounds pretty good to great, and quite frankly, it is.
He should be shooting threes. They changed the roof for his ass any motherfucker way. They changed the roof for him and Stephen Curry. Mainly him though. They really changed the roof for that guy. Because man, they did me too hard. And I remember T-Mac, when T-Mac was on the Rockets, and it was the Rockets and Cavaliers game. T-Mac was beating the shit out of LeBron. You like, damn. You like, damn. Wow. You like, wow. You like, wow, my nigga. You like, wow, my nigga. You like, wow. You crying at much? You know T-Mac was laughing. Everybody like, damn, LeBron played against again. LeBron played against T-Mac, Vince Carter, and they all busted his ass. When Paul Pierce was telling the niggas he was busting, nigga, I love it when Paul Pierce busted him. Those are the fucking games right there. Get it, nigga. Get it, nigga. Can't get the truth. Told you. I'm the truth, nigga. Get it. Pow. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, think about it. Even when he played against the Celtics back in those days, his points never impacted the game.
Well, for starters, to be fair, injuries have definitely limited.
It was other players that's getting themselves in the game, impacting the game. Because damn sure, if you say he playing some defense, I don't know how the fuck he got the 6 all defense because for 19 seasons, that nigga didn't play no defense.
But also players such as Rondo, Kim Bazemore, and DeAndre Jordan will hopefully be removed from the rotation completely because all three of them have been massive negatives to what this team is trying to produce offensively. Also, while I am talking about the supporting cast members, other players who are named as quote-unquote shooters have to be more consistent. Malik Monk in the first 20 games of the season was shooting below 33% from three. Wayne Ellington in the last 20 games is shooting 33% from three. And Carmelo Anthony, after starting off really hot from deep in the first 11 games of the season, as he was converting 52% of his three-pointers, since then is only making his three-point shots at a 3.
Because they freeze him out. They freeze Carmelo out, my nigga. They freeze him out. How can you get your percentage up if they shutting Malik out, Carmelo out? Some players getting shut out, man. Come on, man. I see that shit. Body language, nigga. Body language says it all. We never played ball before, then you don't understand body language. Oh, my nigga.
minutes that Westbrook has played for the Lakers, he's been on the court sharing the floor with two other non-floor spacers. 85%. That is ridiculous. And finally, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I genuinely believe this is true. Westbrook needs to receive a lesser role on this team. And I would go as far as to say the Lakers need to really look into putting Westbrook on the bench. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of pushback on that, but please let
No,
me.
you definitely right.
It doesn't
Legend
matter
of
what
winning,
type
you
of team
definitely
Smart
right.
Westbrook
Russell Westbrook need to
some
go
of them
onto
make
the
the
fucking
actual
bench,
stars
or you need to
still
start
want to
shooting
see.
guard and
Again,
let
his
Rondo
shooting
do
is
the
going
point.
down, but he's still turning the ball over 4.5 times per game. His three-point shooting is still going to be below average.
And why the fuck you not starting motherfucking Avery Bradley in the first place? As shooting guard or as a point guard? Why not? Why? Why not do some changes? See, you got a team. You can win games with. You know what it is? It's y'all coach and y'all fucking super stupid stars. It's not like to call them. It's fucking stupid stars. David Fizdale trying to do what the fuck he can. His defense. I see Fizdale defense switching up like 10 times in a row in the first quarter. And you like, damn. I didn't know these niggas was that trash.
Decision maker, and both of them are better finishers at the basket. But it doesn't stop there. The other problem with having Westbrook on the floor is that the rest of the personnel will have to be three-point shooters. That means more than likely the Lakers are going to take a massive hit defensively. And trust me when I say, all you have to do is look at some of the highlights between Wayne Ellington, Malik Monk, and my goodness, Carmelo Anthony. And all three of them are really bad point of attack defenders, especially Melo, who was horrible at not only point of attack defense, but sitting over any type of help in screen and roll action. So again, I beg.
So these are their first year. These guys never been rocking like that.
Because yes, there's a possibility you can maximize the offensive lineup surrounding Westbrook. However, there will be a massive setback defensively, and that type of setback is completely fine.
That's why I said they should have got Buddy Hill, start Buddy Hill at the one, and you would have got Buddy Hill and Russ. But the Lakers is trying to be stupid. Like you listen to the Brown boys, that's that stupid gene going. That's that dumbass gene going. I guess that shit fit into the whole team. Cause nigga, I would have asked Jimmy Plus trade me. I'm like, I'm not working. Nah. It's not, nah. I can't play my game, and the other guys can't play their game because of this dude. So you want me to sacrifice my game for this nigga? Knowing his points don't impact shit? Get the fuck out of here, man.
This Lakers team has defensively, because there's a lot of concerns with this team on that side of the floor as well. So please let me know what you think about everything that comment section below. Make sure you thumbs up button.
Everybody like, damn.
Subscribe button.
I like that nigga. Kyrie, I'm straight. Everybody, Kyrie, you better get that motherfucking chip, nigga. And I see if the Nets don't get it, I see the Milwaukee Bucks get. I see Giannis getting the second ring. They're gonna do 2-0 in the finals, and y'all niggas better be motherfucking. Cause he on that Jordan breakthrough. If you start seeing him doing some Jordan, some Kobe shit, some Jordan shit. Oh, it's a rap, nigga. It's a rap, nigga. It's a. And I'm like this, Giannis. Do that shit. Dominate. I'm fuck. Play some ball out this bitch. The Rockets was actually laughing at me last night. If you honestly happy that the Lakers got that win, man, good luck. Good fucking luck. Good luck, man. Good luck, man. Put my Palpatine hoodie on. Shit. Fuck.
At one point in the season, the Brooklyn Nets essentially told Kyrie Irving, listen, of the time where you can't play. You cannot be a part timer. And they told them that, listen, if you're not going to be able to get vaccinated, you can't play. Right? We're not going to go for this idea of playing pro games on something.
Okay.